Seems like it's pretty crowded.
Behind me is the viewing party. It is loud in here, guys. That's why I kind of screamed into the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but hey, guys, can you guys give me a cheer?
Yeah, it seems like the crowd is hyped up.
I can't hear you guys in my ear at all. It is so loud in here. We have dozens, if not hundreds of students in here behind us. It is going to be a crazy series, guys. I can't hear myself, so yeah, I am. Oh my God, yeah. So if you guys don't know, U of U has a huge rivalry against BYU, and you guys can hear it, right? Can you guys hear all this?
We can hear everything.
Yeah, so the guys are going nuts behind us. I'm super excited to see the series. I know the energy behind me is just absolutely crazy, and so yeah, I can't wait to get the series going.
Yeah, we'll be getting it underway in just a few moments, but first we're going to take a look at some of these matchups. Josh, keep us posted as to what's happening.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty, so taking a look at these two teams. As we mentioned, they're both mid-low diamond level, but there are a couple of standouts here. For example, James, the AD carry of Utah, challenger right now.
Yeah, he's doing really well at the AD carry position, but unfortunately the meta doesn't really favor heavy carries from the AD carry position. We're seeing more of supports with the Jhin and Ashe kind of pick, so hopefully he's able to maybe switch back to a bit of a Caitlyn pick and actually dish out significant DPS for his team. Win lane, win game might be the approach for these guys.
And doing a lot of research, we also saw there is a lot of overlap between those AD carry picks as well. Jhin, Ezreal, Caitlyn could be some really big pickups, so we're going to have to keep an eye on these team strategies.
Yeah, and the overlap is usually throughout the entire roster because these guys play meta picks, right? At the level that they're at, they're able to mimic the pro play, and pro play, we just saw World, so they're going to try to reach the same kind of compositions that they saw. Maybe we'll see something like a Misfortune support, which would be super exciting. But the picks are normal. The play, maybe not so much.
Yeah, we're certainly going to see. And again, this is currently on the live patch, so everything is exactly as if you were to log into your client today and play.
And speaking of things that would be exactly, using a strategy to just tilt somebody is one of the ones that we have going on here. U.S. economy playing for Brigham, and the fact that he's been singled out, they say we just want to tilt him. If we camp him enough, he will tilt and we can win off that. It's something that you see used throughout all games in every region, so I think that it can work, and it just leads to exciting games.
So we did get a chance to speak to some of the players before the game, and they shared with us some of their quotes about how they think this match is going to go out and what they think they should be doing. For example, Fury of Light is saying, we lost him in football this year, but we're going to get him back. Well, they've lost actually the past several years.
I mean, I'm not one to say much, but personally, I feel like football has bigger bragging rights than beating somebody at League. I would still like to see somebody be like, you know what, we beat you at League of Legends, we're better. So let's go with that.
It is a little bit easier to get an impromptu game of League of Legends than an impromptu between the two collegiate football teams. Meanwhile, we've got no doubt in my mind that we're going to beat Utah coming out of Jimmer Fredette, who is the mid laner, and Ben Selenic Hom. Maybe they should be studying.
Well, I was in Utah recently, to be honest, and it's so beautiful outside that, frankly, maybe you should be outside. It's the gorgeous weather, gorgeous city, so studying, just being outdoors would be the thing to do.
Yeah, we'll see if that is going to be the case. Now, Utah, they also want to bring the heat. Kraydon is saying, I'd like to destroy BYU and bring glory to my school. And it really seems like this match means a lot to these guys.
Yeah, I mean, the fans seem just crazy about it. Zell couldn't even speak or hear himself. So just the fact that they're so loud and ecstatic about this just means that the players must have a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, they certainly do. Speaking of pressure, James, the AD carry, he's already done some scouting. He says, BYU's top lane, not sure who he is, but if he'll tilt if we can camp him.
It's the U.S. economy. How can you not know this?
Tilting the U.S. economy. Well, I like the U.S. economy
like
where it is right
now.
That road. Exactly right. Alrighty, well, we're just about ready to get into picks and bans, so we'll get that started.
CS lead into the mid lane. So Victor, again, another one of these picks that can completely take over a game. But you look at in the top side right here, the fact that you mentioned that it is kind of a trading wars. Oh, he's so far ahead, and there's really not a lot of help on the way.
He's gonna. Oh, can he get the kill? He can. Solo kill.
Amazing.
U.S. economy gets it. There goes a Culling. Level 6. James is exhausted and snared. He used his flash too soon. Still got that heal. No, he used it already, but still gets the kill. clears out the ward as another goes down. Toast forced to flash, but Kraydon gets collapsed upon. He eats a full suppression and goes down. Toast eats a lot of damage over the wall. James trying to 1v3, but it's not 1v3. He's got help from Esports. The Chaos Storm does not follow up. James is separate. He goes on to Tandor and finds it. US Economy split from his team. He's got a flash, but James will chase him over the wall. They've got vision. Curtain call from long range. Culling gets a double kill. Esports has got to tank the fourth. Oh, it still hits James, but he is...
Takes some damage onto the mid lane. Unfortunately, because of how hard Jimmer lost the mid laner, he's going to get popped right away.
Destroyed by Utah. They continue to chase forward, taking a lot of damage from the zone control. Selenik is caught. James goes too far forward. Will he survive? A double kill gets picked up during the slicing maelstrom. Selenik eats the knockup and will be forced to retreat as the snare is tossed. No one from Utah has died for 2. Nice and slow, don't want to take any chances, but Utah seems like they finally found an opening. They're going to try to burn through this Baron's health. BYU are going to spot it out. There goes the cannon barrage.
Where's
We've got
that
a few more hits. Cannon operating that, activating that TP. James is chunked down. That's so much damage. They secure the Baron, but here comes BYU. This is the big chance to get back in, but they will be able to get the kill, and it is a total cleanup from Utah. They managed to shut down James and Kraydon, and Am I Kenya trying to buy some time, but he will almost certainly fall. That's going to be Toast flashing over the wall to safety. 3 kills for a Baron to the 2 of BYU. A lot of chip damage.
Yeah, so they're focusing onto the mid and bottom. This is a fine play, but the engage is going to come in with the curtain call and cannon barrage.
Yeah, Utah are split right now, but Jimmer Fredette goes down to the damage. Etherig is able to soak so much. James goes in and is able to chunk them out as well. Here comes the flank from behind. Am I Kenya cleans it up. Is it going to be the ace? No. Fury of Light makes it back into his base, but James says you will fall. This is Utah. It falls the second one. They've only got 2 minions plus Elise, but that's more than enough. The Nexus drops, and University of Utah take game number 1 in this rivalry.
Really great showing, to be honest. The early game, we thought that Brigham had the... Or we'll give him that extra little bit of HP and armor to stay in the lane longer.
Oh, in the top lane, US Economy once again showing his dominance. Flash auto kill. 1 for 1 in this game already.
US Economy just triumphs over Kenya once again. I mean, what more can you say here? Oh,
Kenya might be in trouble as here comes Fury of Light as well. Will Kraydon see this? They've got the pink ward. He sees it now. Am I Kenya might just die solo.
Whoa, what a kill steal!
The steal.
You can't do that, man. You're losing your lane. You can't just go take someone else's goal.
Jimmer Fredette. Oh, man. I am the mid laner. I will carry. Give me the gold.
Yeah, well, you know, I would have liked to see the Cannon keep that gold. He has been performing better than the Aurelion Soul, or better than Jimmer so far, but hopefully he's able to do a lot with this game, right? The ideas were the intentions were still right. They're able to roam to the top side once away, but you dish out more damage.
Oh, they're looking for an attempt at ganking in the back. Tandor is CC locked down. That's the curtain being opened up. Selenik sidesteps 1, but eats a second. The fourth bullet misses. Still going to be knocked up under that tier 2 turret, though. It still will drop to Giraffe. So much damage. Axes are being tossed. Let's see if there is going to be the flank.
Cannon. He didn't even TP. He's been walking.
Oh, and he gets knocked over the wall. He's going to be able to flank on the far side, though. There's such low health. Speeding in. They try to turn it around, diving onto that Olaf. But there it goes. A quick double kill for the US Economy. And that's Jimmer picking up another one. Zac 2 will fall. And Utah have bitten off far more than they can chew.
And you have to question the decision to turn onto the Olaf instead of the cannon. They could have popped him right away, but they go onto the Olaf under the turret. It looks great for BYU now. They might be able to actually take this turret down.
Oh, he's actually split. There goes the Proto Belt. And that's a flash now being used. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Jimmer gets locked down. A solo kill for Giraffe, but US Economy already used the slicing maelstrom. Toast trying to turn it around. No sign of any help from the rest of Utah, but that's going to be Tandor showing up. Slow doesn't land. The trap will get some slow onto US Economy. Toast loses his unbreakable will, tries to flash away. James caught by the snare. They might have overextended. Tandor takes the first hit. The knockup. Do they have enough? No, they don't. US Economy will drop James. But there's Am I Kenya, misses the boomerang. He's got to follow up. One more auto. Exhaust keeps him alive. Am I Kenya, will he toss the house, the boulder? Not quite. He finally gets the follow-up.
And the U.S. economy manages to sneak away with a sliver of health, and that's the power of the cannon right now. When
This game is going on.
yes, hopefully that continues to be the trend.
Ooh.
And it might seem...
Oh, he
start.
actually manages to catch him. Giraffe flashes back in. Fury of Light will drop the hammer for another kill. That's just clearing out a lot of these wards for BYU. The stun still going to land. There's a snare. They race onto Giraffe, but he's still able to get the kill. He will sacrifice his life as the Righteous Glory gets popped. Curtain call, getting some more damage. U.S. economy did teleport back in. They're all grouped up, and that's going to be knocked up. Will he be able to avoid the stun? James is cutting it out in the back. Snare is going to hit U.S. economy, but he's Zanya's little bit preemptively. Toast, separated from his team, doesn't have the unbreakable will. Another kill for U.S. economy.
Great pulverize from Toaster, but unfortunately the play mid lane for them, but the TP's coming in from the U.S. economy. This could be good.
He's got that home guard. They chase in onto Giraffe. He turns it around. Fury of Light gets out. There's the slicing maelstrom in the back. James is dropped. Toast trying to disrupt with Kraton, but that's already 3 dead. A double kill. Selenik looking for Am I Kenya. He's going to try to save this. A huge stun, but it's not going to be enough. The rest of his team is dead. That's 4 for 1 in favor of BYU.
And they're going to try to transition into the fast. They can press the lead here, but unfortunately the railing soul just isn't there on time.
Yeah, Jimmer Fredette actually just recalled. They start off the Baron before turning on to Toast, looking for the stun. Not even going to use the unbreakable will. He dies to Fury of Light, and now they might turn onto the Baron in earnest.
It's a nice little Baron bait, but they haven't cleared all the vision. They're simply starting in saying, come at us. Nard doesn't have DP. We have Kennen from the Soul from the flank.
Ooh, Giraffe whips his stun and pays the iron price. U.S. economy will kill him. That's 2 members of Utah dead.
They can still try this. Zach has his passive up. Zach is quite powerful in these situations, as well as Jen, and he
Whoa,
takes
he's
the
able to
Baron.
get the kill with the Karma. Kraton goes in, a huge disruption. He pops the Cell Division passive. James, meanwhile, is going to be able to get a double kill here, looking to make it into a triple kill. Is he going to continue following up? Looks for some more damage. That's the Iceborne Shroud missing, as U.S. economy is too fast for them, but the Baron is denied.
Oh, it's that Cloud Dragon coming in high.
Selenik goes back in, not sure if worth.
These guys just hate each other. They're killing themselves every corner that they can. Kennen sticks around, and the Alistar with mobility boots might be able to catch up, but instead, it looks like they're opting out for the Infernal.
Taking their time, nice and slow. Giraffe actually pops his ghost, lands the stun. U.S. economy has got Zanya's, and that's going to stop the power overwhelming. Jimmer Fredette looks for Giraffe. He flashes out of the back line. U.S. economy looking for an opening. Toast is on the wrong side of things. He's got a flash, but does not use it. Giraffe sidestepping, gets a knockback. Fury of Light races in. He's trying to land another slow, but Giraffe was finally going to be jumped upon. Kraton getting some disruption. He's soaking all of BYU's damage right now. Leaps away, but the auto attack follows him for another kill. That's 2.
Disrupted, but he finds a way in with the flash, with the Karma, and does work to lead them to a Baron.
Yeah, they're trying to push through it right now. It's down to half, but here comes the rest of Utah. Am I Kenya joined up with the rest of his team. He's going to be turned upon first by U.S. economy. Gets a kill on the Selenik.
No.
The bullets are being fired. Jimmer is so low. Toast goes in. Baron is secured, but Fury of Light, like fish in a barrel, will fall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an ace for Utah.
Oh, just so tragic. The undecisiveness of continuing to the Baron or sticking.
Economy away while they look for a tier 2. That's the true shot barrage. And Am I Kenya going to eat some damage. Selenik is caught by this snare, and immediately Utah dive in. They pick up a quick 2 kills. Jimmer is going to try to get in, stun onto Toast, but he is soaking so much with that unbreakable will. They're firing shots off left and right. U.S. economy is the target now. Doesn't even get to Zanya's as he goes down. Am I Kenya lands a stun onto Jimmer. Can they follow it up for a kill? Not quite. But that's 3 members of BYU dead.
They're just so darn tanky. They've been just going to be able to find the flank. Unfortunately, the carries do have flash.
They're trying to force a fight. Giraffe is going to get away from the stun. Makes it over the wall. U.S. economy in the back. The slicing maelstrom hits nothing. And James is going to retreat away. That's Selenik flashing to dodge that initial damage. Amazingly, no one has died. But that is soon about to change. That's Giraffe dropping for Selenik. Tandor eats a huge bullet and will die. Am I Kenya's chasing the economy. Kenya looking for the stun, doesn't have a flash. The knock up onto economy, snare misses, and he's able to escape with his life. Toast doesn't have the unbreakable will, but James has the crit. Flash, auto attack, execution.
It doesn't matter if you miss done if your crit is 1200 damage.
What is that?
What's that,
1963 damage. James demolishes Jimmer Fredette, and they turn onto the Nexus itself. Selenic has respawned. He's trying to dodge this CC, but James is looking to end the game.
He's reloading and he lives.
And he gets it. The Nexus goes down. Utah lead the series 2-0.
Just
Vayne, relatively safe. Whoa, looks like their pause turned right into a fight. James right on top of it. Absolute zero. Exhaust. He takes a lot of damage, but heals to keep himself safe. They feed the kill over. Giraffe roams on down for a kill onto Selenic. That's 2 kills, Utah.
And speaking of what to do, you go straight.
He was in Silver 1, so a meteoric rise for Ami Kenya as a top laner. Certainly he is competing at this level, but there is still a definite skill difference as US Economy might be looking for another solo kill, but that is greedy. No, here comes Jimmer. It's not a solo kill at all. This, my friends, is a dive.
It's the whole crew.
Oh, he just kicked him away, and there he goes. Meanwhile, in the bottom, Selenic is caught yet again. James secures that. That's the flash. Absolute zero. Are they going to go for the dive? Tempered Fate catches the turret, but not Tandor.
Are you kidding
goes
me?
down. Toast with the style play.
Oh my God.
For Utah.
And this is huge. They roamed from topside after they weren't able to get it, and Selenic is gonna get murdered.
Oh, the exhaust just saves his life.
Oh.
Snared and a revenge kill.
Dang, that was good, right? Karma.
Yeah, Fury of Light looking for that sonic wave, lands it onto the dragon, follows it over the wall, and it is going to be picked up by Utah. The fight breaks out. Giraffe is able to get the kill onto Fury of Light. Kraydon goes in. He's going to follow up with some help from Ami Kenya. A double kill for Giraffe as James has split onto US Economy. He drops. That's a triple kill now, plus another one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an ace and a quadra kill for Giraffe.
It's an absolute slaughter there. The Nunu flashing in with the...
They are starting to look pretty scary.
Oh, what is GP thinking here? The US Economy trying to maybe kill Kraydon, have a little bit of revenge. They are going to be able to pick up the Nunu, though.
Yeah, that is 1 free kill now, back over to BYU. So they get it.
And right away, an engage happens.
Tandor going right away. That's James. Despite the exhaust, gets so much. He gets kicked into the barrel. The alley-oop is not enough. There goes the shutdown. Kraydon, does he have enough follow-up? That's the snowball. US Economy drops to the Nunu Womp, and Ami Kenya will collapse. Another kill for Giraffe. Tempered Fate onto Tandor. They're on top of the barrel. Jimmer is able to get a kill, and that's going to be a double kill now for Giraffe, but he is long since dead. Kenya tanking the turret here as they look for the final kill and a second ace in this game.
And unfortunately, on toast, 1-0-11. I mean, could you get a better scoreline than that when you're playing the likes of that? Unfortunately, they're sitting on the ward and not really noticing.
Whoops.
Oh, no! No!
They're trying to collapse. James gets kicked away from the journey. That is a dead Vayne. Oh, boy.
So close.
Oh, tragedy. See, this is 4 right now. Giraffe is still alive and very strong, but he's flanking. That's not where Syndra should be. Caught by the snare, chucked down by the laser, killed by the Chaos Storm. BYU could be turning this back around. Kraydon caught in the gravity well, drops. That's 3 members dead.
And good on Kenya for not caring that his team is throwing. The TP gets used and canceled. And maybe Bard canceled it. I'm not sure what that was all about, but Kenya is still going to be able to pick up the turret, and he can safely recall.
Inhibitor. US Economy and Selenic are dead, so it's up to Jimmer. Does he have what it takes to clear these waves out? James is split. They're trying to burn him down. Exhaust is enough, and James is dead.
What are you doing?
Important. Finishes off Gromp. Now she's finally going to group up with the rest of the team. Here comes US Economy. Taking a lot of damage, chunked down to half. That's a lot being tossed out. Tempered Fate catches one. Giraffe gets kicked over the wall, but it's still alive. James dives in, gets knocked against the wall from that gravity well. He eats a lot from the Chaos Storm on top of the trap. Still dishing out a lot. Selenic in the front. Falls. Jimmer Fredette. 3 hits. Dead. Looking for Tandor. Healing up as best he can. Flash. James chases. Doesn't get the 3rd hit. US Economy now stalling out as best he can, but he too shall fall. And this turret is going to drop. The game has ended as Utah will take the series 3-0 over Brigham Young.
With a Vayne and Syndra composition that nobody thought would really be that effective, but they made it work. They played it quite well. And a 27-12 lead at 35 minutes.
Yeah, huge performance from Utah in ending that series so confidently. Going for a little bit,
Hey, if you got the skills, you can go for the thrills.
Exactly. They gave us a few thrills over that series, but that's Utah taking it. First, though, we've got a recap. We've had some pretty cool stuff happen over the course of these past 5 weeks. Crumbs, what has been your favorite player of all of these games?
It's got to be the one and only the U.S. economy. I mean, this has been such a great treat to watch this guy because of the memes. Just flat out, he did great, right? Even though his team lost. The fact that his name, the U.S. economy, just makes things that much easier, making a joke. Oh, he's beating, and his opponent was I Am Kenya. I mean, can you really ask for better jokes than that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the U.S. economy goes in. It's doing so well. The U.S. economy goes down. Oh, it's tragic.
Where do you get all that extra gold? What happened? It's Gangplank, right? It's Gangplank, sure.
Yeah. But the jokes practically write themselves.
Yeah.
What about your